The heat is making it so much harder to fight fires in Texas. In New York, emergency cooling centers are open for the vulnerable. Today, some 44 million Americans sweltered under 38 degrees Celsius heat. Constant reminders about the reality of climate change.
As president, I have a responsibility to act with urgency and resolve when our nation faces clear and present danger.
This is not the plan the president hoped to unveil. He'll sign a series of executive orders to boost offshore wind projects and pay for upgrades to infrastructure so it can withstand extreme weather. Joe Biden is being forced to take a patchwork approach to this existential crisis, since Democrats don't have the votes in Congress to pass sweeping new legislation.
They're having trouble getting enough senators to agree to make the most reliable and abundant forms of American energy more expensive for working Americans.
Biden campaigned on returning the U.S. to its leadership role in the climate fight. And while he rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement and killed the Keystone XL pipeline project, he struggled to deliver on more promises.
We are going to keep moving forward, and we're going to do everything we can to meet those goals and show the international community once again that the United States is leading on climate change.
That's a small positive step.
This professor says U.S. climate targets are still within reach, even if the transition to cleaner energy is going slower than some hope.
I am optimistic, but I'm also a little bit realistic that it's not going to happen right away because politics does play a big role and people don't usually want to change so quickly.
The White House is debating declaring a climate emergency. It would give the president additional power and access to funding. One advisor promised more action, warning Biden will introduce it at his own pace. Katie Simpson, CBC News, Washington.